Can I ask you to give us a quick synopsis of what your film is about, please?
It's six men on a boat on a fishing trip. Something happens with the boat and it breaks down. They're stuck in the middle of the sea and they're very bored. They don't necessarily like each other very much, so they start playing a game that they devise about who is the best in general.
And that indeed does sound like most cases among friends that go out on evenings and so forth. And where did this idea originally come from?
I don't know. I'm not sure where my ideas come from. I'm very interested in questions of power and control and acceptance by ourselves and others, and the idea of um, the formation of self through competition.
um, Obviously, you have six male leads. How has that been to juggle that on screen and give them all sort of equal screen time?
It was something between being in a kindergarten and a zoo. It was a great experience. Each one of the actors contributed to their characters because we workshopped the script a lot. It was very tight, a very small boat in the winter. There was lots of seasickness. But yeah, it was a fantastic collaborative experience. I didn't feel strange that I was directing. It was actually 9 men, 6 men on the main passengers, and 3 men in the crew.
And with the film now being entered into the BFI, which is obviously internationally known, how does that feel?
It feels amazing. I love this festival. I love the BFI. Um, I love the director of the festival, Claire Stewart, and I don't know, it was a great experience being here with Attenberg and then the capsule, the film after that. So I feel at home.
Pleasure to meet you both. Would you be kind enough just to tell us a little bit about each of your characters?
Well, he's a very, kind-hearted individual. He has a family. He's a family man, and I think his life is pretty good. He's happy with his life, but he has some schizophrenic tendencies at some point when he has to win a game. So, well, yeah, that's about it. The rest you're gonna have to see it in the movie.
Okay, the character that I'm playing is Yannis. He's a guy that he works for an insurance company. He's looking forward for the acceptance of his how would you say that, the
approval.
father-in-law, the approval.
Of his father-in-law.
Father-in-law. He's looking for the approval of his father-in-law. He's desperate to prove his existence in this company, in this yacht, and he's very sweet with his brother. Sometimes he's very harsh. He's a very mixed kind of character. Yeah, that's what I have to say. Yeah, the rest of it you're gonna watch it. Thank you.
How did you both become involved in the project?
Well, I'm I'm not a real actor. I'm a director basically, but I got to get married to Athina Tsangari in a movie 3 years ago, Before Midnight, of Richard Linklater. So she had the idea that I could do this part, and I was very happy to be on board with these guys, with the rest of the actors. So that's the way I got in the movie.
Well, Athena had seen me in a TV series. The funny thing is that she watched it when she was in United States through a satellite channel, and she really liked my job, and she invited me to have an audition for it.
Looking at the film, you're two of six sort of strong leads within it itself. What was your thoughts when you first sort of like read this and sort of like making your decisions?
Well, for me, it was a real challenge, but it was something very exciting to be part of that. because of Athena and because of the casting and the idea of 6 men being in a boat. It's really kind of challenging. And I said, okay, I'm going to go for it and try my best and try to to be able to pull it off with the rest of the cast. So that was it, basically.
Well, for me, when I was suggested for the part, I read the script. It was basically a sketch of the character, and it was really challenging to be able to form and give colors to this character. And obviously, I really respected Athena, and I really wanted to work with her, and the rest of the cast as well was a major element for my decision. So yeah, I was looking forward to it since I read the script, and I knew who the colleagues were gonna be, and I love the idea of, as Panos said, 6 men on a boat, they're stuck there, and what's gonna happen? There's a game of power and competition. That really inspired my mind.
When you're working with a director who's also co-screenwriter on the film itself, has that been easier to work with? Has it been more beneficial, or has Athena allowed you to go away and sort of discover some things on your own and sort of bring something different to what she originally envisioned?
Well, we kind of had a freedom in creating some parts of the script because, okay, a big part was written, but there was a lot of stuff that we improvised during the rehearsal time because we had some rehearsal time before we started shooting, and a lot of things that we came up with during the rehearsal, they were put in the movie. So she was very open on that, but then she was not open in improvising at all during the shooting, with the dialogue. She's a strict director that wants, everything to be told the way it's written. But apart from that, everything was kind of open during the rehearsals.
Well, it was very interesting and challenging the way we worked with Athena, because she let a space for us to suggest things and improvise. She knew exactly what she wanted on the set, but we had the opportunity and the freedom during the rehearsal times to suggest things and give our own ideas and stuff. There was one thing that was really challenging, that during the shooting we were not really sure of what's going to be locked during the shooting. I mean, things could change in any moment. But it was very, very, very liberating to be able to contribute, our view on the character and our suggestions to it, and that was very creative and very generous from Athena.